Everything comes down to this. Our season, we have to win the conference championship game. We're playing Memphis, which is not going to be an easy game. We've already played them, but I believe that we can get it done. And as it stands, Emmanuel Ebiketie is still the #1 guy for the Heisman, but Akeem Ibrahim is working his way up there. The redshirt freshman is crazy good for an 83 overall, and he's right there. But Ebiketie still puts up big games. He could be locking this up right here, right now. And here we go, back at home, facing Memphis for the second time this season, and I like our chances. This season has been all about Emmanuel Ebiketie, and this game will continue to be about Emmanuel Ebiketie, barring an injury, which, dear God, I hope does not happen. Emmanuel Ebiketie, the greatest Charlotte 49er of all time. Well, first down. They're blitzing, and we're throwing right to McGinnis, who's got some speed on him, and he gets down about the 43. Back at it again, little blitz coming. Okay, yeah, we got absolutely torched. Godwin back under center, hit him with the RPO. We got solid blocking there. Burris with a nice move, and he's got the first down and then some. First down again. Blitz is getting there, but our guys, look at Burris on back-to-back plays. Ebiketie back out here in this drive. Little toss to him here off the option. Does he have the speed? Of course he does. He's Emmanuel Ebiketie. Big third down and 10. Charlotte got to lock in here. Can we keep Memphis? Do anything positive, and we get the pick. Long Jr. is about to take it to the house, and that is going to give Charlotte a 14-0 lead. Big-time players made big-time plays, and Long Jr., he made one. Memphis has had a really rough go at it right now. We are absolutely cooking them right now. McGinnis getting the ball on the edge. I don't know if anybody's going to catch him. He's one of the faster players on our team, and he shows it there in Charlotte. We ain't slowing down yet. After making a field goal earlier, we are back here with the rock on a third down. 7 yards to go, and a big hit on Godwin, the second sack of the game. So with that, we're going to line up for our second field goal of the game, but it's 11-mile-an-hour winds blowing right back at us. Branham's got it up. It looks like it's going to be close, and that one is going to be good. We're going to extend our lead, but Memphis is getting some points on the board. Memphis is only able to get a field goal in their last drive, but they have found a way to get this game within 17 points. We've got to be really careful. We got to make sure we're getting rid of the ball a lot earlier than what we're doing right now. Well, 2nd and 2, Ebiketie. Nice option. He's going to catch that one. Minute 45 is some change here. Blitz off the edge. We got Ebiketie in the open field. You know what that means. People are going to be nervous, and that man is carrying the team again. Minute 30 and some change. Godwin trying to do something here. Doesn't really have the legs and loses 5. Godwin struggling still. This Memphis defense is not letting him out of their sights. I mean, they can shut that off instantly, so it's not a big deal. Third down, 15 yards to go. Godwin again just can't make up his mind quite. He's going to lose or gain a yard, but they're still punting. Third down, 6 yards to go. Memphis finding a way to be competitive out here, but Ebiketie says, I don't care, as he's inside the 20. When you got a game this close, the real big thing you want to do is make sure you just convert and score points. The more points you score, the harder it's going to be for them to come back, and that's a great deflection. Well, 2nd down here. Jarvis Green going to take the carry up the middle. Solid gain to make it 3rd and 4. Charlotte shooting a little bit of clock here. A close one, and Burris has it until it's dislodged. Charlotte's going to go ahead and try to kick this one and put it away. It's going to extend their lead, but it's not quite over yet. Big 4th down. Memphis again in scoring territory. They want to make sure they get everything here, though. Their quarterback running for his life, and Yates is there to shut it down. 2nd sack of the game for Charlotte. After Charlotte puts more points on the board, here comes Memphis again, trying to stay alive in this one. They're throwing deep. They're testing Long Jr., who already has one pick and says, I'll take another one. He's got blockers in front of him. He's trying to see what he can do here. He's going to return this one to almost the 20. He gets inside the 20 now. This game feels pretty much out of the way. Ebiketie still in the game. Ebiketie trying to show the speed. He does show the speed. Looks like there's going to be a holding penalty probably coming back. And, of course, a guy that's not in the play with the holding penalty. After that penalty, we're right back out here going with a little halfback screen. Ebiketie, some blockers in front of him. Not quite as many as he would have hoped for, and he gets it to be 2nd and short. 3 minutes and some change. Godwin and company just trying to put some numbers up here against some similar foes, but Godwin goes down again. At this point, we've seen Godwin go down so many times, we're not even counting anymore. But this man has a chance to throw a dot, and he overthrows his receiver. Field goal coming up. So this field goal should be all she wrote. This will give us a 40-burger on the afternoon. In Memphis, their season's about to be over. And Charlotte takes down Memphis for the 2nd time of the season. We are the American Conference champions. And what does that mean? a berth to the college football playoff again to try to win the Natty and again. Shout out to Emmanuel Ebiketie. 175, 22 attempts, 2 rushing touchdowns. He's him. And you love to see, we've had our hearts broken before trying to win this exact championship before, but this year, the trophy is coming back to Charlotte. And as if anyone's surprised, Emmanuel Ebiketie, 1,741 yards, 17 rushing touchdowns, plenty of passing touchdowns, plenty of receiving touchdowns, and he still has more time to make some more happen. And your Heisman for back-to-back seasons, Emmanuel Ebiketie. He's him. The good news, we made the college football playoff. The bad news, we are facing USC in our first game. Now, we are playing USC. The good news is their starting running back is injured. So Patrick Cahill will not be out there. A lot of their top guys, though, are going to be perfectly fine. Ibrahim, dude, they have 4,000 quarterbacks on this roster, which is pretty insane. But Ibrahim is their top guy. He's second in the Heisman behind Ebiketie for how the final votes went. Their starting running back is going to be Amarian Peterson, who is going to be pretty solid as well. Their receiver situation, Xavier Jordan, David Spadola, Copeland, Pua are all ranked higher than the guy that's up for the Heisman right now, which is Roland Rader, who ended up finishing 4th, I think, overall as a redshirt freshman. So I'm kind of scared because if that's their 4th best player or 5th best player, math is hard, this is going to be crazy. We have not played in an environment like this, maybe but once in the Charlotte rebuild. This team is going to be scary. And I'm hoping that we are going to get off to a hot start. We are going to be in for one, man. Like, our team is going to be rattled like crazy. And the first play, we got a penalty. Are you kidding me? 72, you bum. Out here, we didn't even know what icon our receiver was. We couldn't even throw that. Second down, 10 yards to go. McGinnis maybe gets a yard. Yeah, this is the 8th toughest place to play right now. We are a little nervous. Oh, my God, he got it out there. Ebiketie can't quite get it 4th and 2. We got a punt. As much as we don't want to, we're punting this one away, and it's a terrible punt. It maybe is out at the 40-yard line if we're lucky. Yeah, it exactly is. USC again with great field position, but they're in a tough spot. Their quarterback's out here running. Please. He slides. What a coward. All right, 4th and 5. We're holding him to a field goal. Maybe they recruited everything but a kicker. Maybe that's what's going to happen here. No, I'm pretty sure he's a 99 as well. Okay, never mind. Second quarter, USC has kicked a total of 3 field goals. They got a nice little 9-0 lead, but Emmanuel Ebiketie is trying to get this team on the board. Second down, 2 yards to go. Godwin barely gets it to Ebiketie. Ebiketie's going to take off. They expected the pass, and he gets out of bounds safely. Charlotte's offense started to make some headway here. Their best start so far in this drive, and look at Ebiketie with the 7-yard run. Second down, 3 yards to go. Godwin with a nice strike here to Shelley. Shelley's going to get down about the 30 or 29. Put a man in motion here. A little bit of an extra block as we come out for the play action. Godwin roaming. Got a guy. Throws an absolute dot. He's going to find his man, and Hanks is in the end zone. Charlotte is going to cut this lead to 2. USC feeling a little bit of pressure now at home. We've kind of calmed this crowd. Their backup running back goes pretty much nowhere. Ezekiel Major taunting the crowd a little bit, saying, why don't y'all get a little loud? You've been too quiet. They go right back to the run of the edge. And again, same result, maybe even worse. They lose 3. Ibrahim's going to make a little adjustment. They throw one to a perfect spot, but we dislodge it. USC's punting. USC from deep in their own territory at the 15 is going to punt one out here to Matthew Salter, a dude that does not get a lot of love, but he's one of the fastest players in all of college football. But USC's got some burners too. Second quarter, working its way through. Godwin sees his tight end. He's going to find Hanks, and Hanks with a case of Butterfingers. Keenan Godwin and a lot of the quarterbacks that have come through here in Charlotte have just been desperately wishing for a tight end target that doesn't just drop passes, and we just haven't had one yet. USC has gotten to Godwin way too much. Even last week or the previous game, a lot of that was happening, but he floats one over here. What an absolute crazy block we saw there in the edge, and Ebiketie's got the first down. Godwin get up a little slow there. He's definitely holding his ribs, but what a block by the offensive lineman in the open field there. Godwin pulls an okie doke. Austin trying to get the first down. He's got that. Tight end splits out. Going to drop into the backfield again. Extra blocking here for Ebiketie. He's tried to take the carry. Not really an in-between the tackles guy, but he will fight for his bread. Charlotte knocking on the doorstep right now. This crowd has gotten way more quiet as Ebiketie comes out for a play. We're going to try to get it to Jarvis Green, but USC sniffs it out. Godwin trying to figure out what play he was running, and it's just a little tough to figure it out right now. This crowd still going crazy. Godwin's going to scramble a little bit. Godwin's got some room here. He's going to try to stretch, and he's in the end zone. Picking up here with USC. Little second and short. They go for a run. We got guys in the backfield. Quinnen Ford with the big tackle for loss. USC just trying to stay relevant at this point. They've been in a tough spot. They're going to run with their QB, and their QB is going to have plenty of room for the first. USC hits him with an RPO. Ezekiel Major is going to get there and make a big stop after only 2. USC again, little RPO fake. They throw one. We got guys in the area, but Robinson can't make the tackle until it's too late. USC is definitely finding their way right now. They're going to make a little adjustment here at the sideline. Ibrahim again switching the play up right now for USC. They got to be feeling good. They've been moving down the field nonstop. He's throwing one. It's going to be jumped by Quinton Ford, the best corner on this team. Might be the best Charlotte 49 defensive player we've ever had. And look at Ibrahim. He says, hold on now. You throw a pick, you make the tackle. Charlotte with an incredible opportunity to strike. Godwin sees one, throws one. He's got it in the breadbasket. Austin's in the end zone, and Charlotte is extending that lead. USC does get a field goal to cut the lead to 21-12. Charlotte's got to do something here, though. Godwin, a lot of time, but decides to get rid of it. Godwin out here, hands this one off to Ebiketie. Ebiketie showing the speed. Nice spin move for the first and gets out of bounds. Most important thing is Ebiketie has 0 wear and tear right now, which is exactly where we want that man to be. We want him to be nice and healthy. And we throw an interception. Burris on the tackle, but USC's got it in scoring territory now. USC does get the touchdown with 48 seconds left. We've got an opportunity to try to get points on the board and hopefully not turn it over again. Godwin's going to sling it for what looks to be almost a first down. I'm going to use our first timeout. USC showing why they're the number 2 team in the nation. This is only a 2-point game right now. Ebiketie fakes the run, hits Austin, and Charlotte is going to celebrate all their way to the end zone. That lead gets extended again. Trying to switch our play up, but I don't know if it's actually getting switched. It was supposed to be a pass. It ends up being a run, and it actually is going to work out for us. Our drive really went nowhere. USC back with the ball, but it's a 4th down and 8 here in the 4th quarter. They throw one, and it's dropped. That's huge. With that play, we're going to now have the Rock inside the red zone. At least the field goal is what we're pretty much looking at here, but we got to make sure we lock in. What a spin move by Ebiketie. He's down to the 2. It's going to be a tough one here. USC, pretty heavy front. Ebiketie goes up the middle. He's in the end zone. Emmanuel Ebiketie is showing why he's the Heisman. Charlotte's lead continues, and number 2, USC's in trouble. USC does get a touchdown. Looks like they went for a couple and didn't actually get anything, so they're back out here trying to make a play. They throw one, and we had a chance to get a pick. And with this being a 10-point game, they're going to go for a field goal here. They know if they get a field goal here, we don't do anything, they can go down and just score once, and it's a tie ball game again with 3:12 left. Things getting pretty wild here. Ebiketie's going to take one, hits him with a spin move, breaks to the outside. Ebiketie showing the wheels, but he goes out of bounds, unfortunately. Our goal here is to get first downs, but stay in bounds so we can chew the clock and not let USC have any hope of coming back in this game. Ebiketie's got a little bit of wear and tear. Looks like his back is a potential problem right now. They immediately go in, and Ebiketie gets hit huge in the backfield. And to make matters worse, there is an injury timeout, which means that the clock is going to stop. Ebiketie breaks a tackle, can't break the second one, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So at this point, we need a major punt to put USC deep in their own territory. And that punt is not exactly ideal. Probably out at the 25, 27. Defense, do your job. USC with a 2-back set. A minute 56 is all the time in the world. We got to be careful here. And a beautiful comeback route gets them a first down. Our guys need a stop. They go with a nice route across the middle, and we're going to stop him short of a first. They use their first timeout. Underneath, but it's blocked away. What a play by the defensive tackle. Squad's got to be nervous right now. 3rd and short. They go for one, and it's dislodged. Charlotte sees 2 running backs in the backfield. This is a major 4th down. They go with the option. They go to the edge. We have no one there. And they stop him in bounds. In fairness, we haven't seen an option all game by USC, and they run it here in the 4th quarter with under 2 minutes left, and it's the perfect play call by them. They go for the underneath one. It's dislodged, and he knocks it out. USC needing something big here. The quarterback's going to take off. We got guys there, and he slides short of the first down. USC's quarterback making a small adjustment. 3rd and short. He's taking off. We got nobody there, and he gets another first down. Under a minute now, USC is driving. Defense has got to make a play. They go to the sideline. We keep him short and inbound. Second timeout used. 2nd is short. We get the pick. Burns lurks it. And Charlotte's going to walk out of here with a first-round victory in the college football playoffs. Are you kidding me? Charlotte wins in the college football playoff. We got some other games ahead of us, and it's not going to be easy. But getting that first one, it shows the team that they can do it. To make the victory even better, if we have another season, Damian Droogsma ends up committing to Charlotte. A 4-star wide receiver, we absolutely needed him. Now, after beating one California team in the second round of the college football playoff, we'll be facing another California team in the University of Cal Golden Bears. Still going to be a tough one. Now, as for California, they've got a pretty good roster across the board. Their best player is a left tackle, middle linebacker. But let's look at their position players. They've got Clyde Garnes, an 82 overall, full beard. That man's got a heck of a beard right now. But 84 overall quarterback. He's not even their fastest QB. Spadola behind him is actually 93 speed. Glad we're not seeing him. And then at halfback, they've got Mr. Ivy, a 74 overall running back. So again, not exactly crazy talented, but he's a redshirt freshman. He's got 92 speed. At receiver, 84 overall senior, 82 overall senior, but this senior is crazy. Nizia Hunter, 99 speed. You go down here, the fourth guy, 95 speed, 94 speed. There are some guys that are fast. Their 1 and 3 guys aren't exactly the fastest people on the field, but I'm still scared. And before we hop into the game, looking at the bracket, Penn State beats Arizona by 7, so they're going to face Oregon this week. We face, again, Cal. Then you're going to see Louisville beating Virginia Tech, so they face Colorado, and then Oklahoma versus Pitt after Pitt beat Michigan. Big upset right there, but it started to take shape. I just hope that we can go ahead and win this natty. There's a trophy on the field. It's between us and Cal to see who gets it. We've had heartbreak before in the college football playoffs. I don't believe we've ever made it past the second round in college football playoffs. That has to change now. Another game is the away team. We got to come out here and play strong. Go pass out here to Hanks. Hanks gets, maybe looks about 4 yards. Second down, 6 yards. Godwin, quick little check down on McGinnis. McGinnis, one of those forgotten players in the team, but he makes moves in the open field. Godwin sees the blitz. As a tight end, it's kind of underthrown, and that one is somehow intercepted. Make it make sense. Despite getting one of the craziest interceptions we've ever seen in the history of everything, we are back out here, maybe getting a penalty. On third down, yeah, we're getting a penalty. You hate to see it. Undisciplined is what we are. Third down, 7 yards to go. We do see a little bit of a blitz, and we get a catch. Inside the red zone. Squad needs a big play here. Godwin's going to get rid of it. Ebiketie, who is literally on life support already, is in the end zone, and thankfully nobody touches that man. Don't hit the Heisman. Cal has still not done anything on offense. Ebiketie, though, pretty banged up this game, so Jarvis Green is the one that comes in. A nice halfback screen. The execution there is flawless, and Jarvis Green brings it back to the middle of the field down to the 30. Another crucial third down. Godwin sees his guy in Austin, and Austin, who had a big game last week, catches another first down. Like season 4, I think, Neelium. First quarter winding down, 7-0 lead. Godwin puts a man in motion. Gonna try to break out to the edge here. He's got an opportunity. He's gonna play that one close to be 2nd and 1. Second down, they're blitzing, and Ebiketie gets blown up in the backfield. Ebiketie has a severe risk of injury right now, so we've got to be really careful. Oh, this is not good. A massive third down. We're handed off to Green, and Green fights for his bread down to the goal line. From the 2, Green gets the carry again. He's in the end zone. Ebiketie, take all the time you need. We got a 2-score lead. Tyler Radai's in the backfield right now. Again, Ebiketie pretty much on life support. No. Oh my God, we got so lucky. We're up 21-0. That could have been terrible. Things could have been really bad there, but luckily we hold on to it. With 1 minute, 2 seconds left, we got the ball with a 21-0 lead. We just got to be smart here. Ebiketie back in the game. You know what time it is. The spin move. And safely out of bounds because we're trying to be smart. 40 seconds. Clock is ticking. A close one. And Burns is in the end zone. What a throw by Godwin. Cal has had really no offense this entire game, but they're finding a way right now to be inside the red zone. A 4th and goal going for it. A halfback direct snap, and our guys are there. We force the fumble, and we get the ball back. Charlotte's playing lights out. Despite our great effort, though, Cal gets the ball back a little bit, and they found themselves not down nearly as much, but still, they're fighting. Cal is able to score again, making it a 28-14 game, but here we are in 1st and goal, praying we don't fumble. I'm scared. Even a field goal is important here. Godwin throws it back, and Austin is in the end zone again. That could be all she wrote right now. Cal again inside the red zone. 4th and short. They've got an opportunity in wide open spaces. What a run. Crowd on the line a little bit. The quarterback running for his life on 4th and goal. We get the big sack pause if needed. This game got wild. We're going to walk out here with a 35-14 game. I cannot believe how good of a first half we had. And because of that, we're on to the next one. Penn State, Oregon, I don't care who it is. I'm scared. And the trophy is what we came here for. We got it. We better make sure everybody's healthy for the next one. We are now facing the #1 team in the nation, the Oregon Ducks, in these semifinals. If we win, we move on to the national championship. If we lose, Ebiketti's probably on to the NFL. Taking a look at what Oregon has right now, they got a 92, 92, and a 92, and a 91 on defense, and then an 89 right after that. Okay, so they're good on defense. On offense, their starting quarterback is Austin Novosad, who is an 88 overall redshirt senior. At halfback, they're going to have Mr. Westbrooks, an 88 overall, only 89 speed, but pretty good acceleration running back with good ball carrier vision. Behind him is going to be a 92 speed back. Behind him is a 91 speed back. And then in wide receiver, they got McClellan, they've got Kai Devi, they got a couple of dudes that are pretty fast, but nobody's faster than Braylon Mayweather. I don't know if we have anybody to keep up with him, and I pray to God we don't see Maddox or Hakeem on the field because these guys are burners too. There is a lot of speed over here at Oregon, and we've got to be careful. Oregon, Charlotte, a matchup that nobody saw coming, except for the 49ers. We are out here trying to get to the national championship game. We are 1 game away. This dynasty has been a crazy rebuild. We don't care about the Oregon Duck. We don't care about them. We care about Charlotte. And there we are. Godwin, Ebiketie, Burris, Austin, Ford, Long Jr. The squad is ready. Let's find out. First drive, we get the ball. You love to see it, and we're going to try to see what Ebiketie can do here. Solid run, but remember, he's banged up coming into this game. We want to obviously use Ebiketie, but we don't want to use him too much because, again, we know that he's dealing with a lot of pain. What a catch by Hanks. Solid drive so far. Back to Ebiketie. Ebiketie pushing, going through the middle of the defense, in between the tackles. Ebiketie is over 2,000 rushing yards on the season, the most ever in Charlotte history. Not going to really, do much against what Barry Sanders' record is, but you love to see what he's done this season. Keenan Godwin's had a great year as well, about to approach 3,500 yards for the 2nd time in his young career. We just found out that Pitt beat Colorado on the other semifinal, so that would be our opponent. Godwin gets hit as he throws. The running back stops moving. Oregon's going to pick it up, and I don't think we're going to catch him. Oregon is going to take a 7-0 lead to start because Jarvis Green was in the game and not Ebiketie. And he sold. Despite that happening, here we are with an opportunity to still make a play. Godwin had a guy, a little bit of pressure. He's going to keep moving, and he goes down at pretty much the line. Ebiketie again, still a little bit of wear and tear. We're trying to be careful of using him a little too much. And what a blitz. 3rd down and 10. Trying to be smart here. That one was nearly picked off. We lost a yard. So Branham's going to line up. He's been a really good kicker all season long. We don't want to jinx that, but he's going to make that one good to cut it to a 4-point lead. Oregon now with a 4-point lead is going to come back out on offense, see what they can do here. Our guys trying their best to stop this running back attack, which has been really good so far for Oregon. Back out here with shotgun. They lean back to the run, breaking a couple of tackles here. I'm going to try to get a tackle, but it's 5 yards too late. 2 running backs set now for Oregon. They continue to go with this little attack here, but we got guys ready. 3rd and 1. Charlotte trying to get a big stop here on defense. They go with the RPO. This is not good because he's out here stretching the defense. He's down at the 20. Oregon likes it about that. They're going to go back to a hurry-up offense here, switching the play up a little bit. Loading up multiple guys on the right-hand side. Burns in the backfield makes the tackle. 2nd and 10, Ezekiel Major trying to get the crowd hyped up a little bit. They go with an RPO. I'm assuming that's a legal man downfield. I'm hoping it's on them and not on us, and it is going to come back on Oregon. That was a crazy play there, and that was one man downfield. We needed that because that was a great play by them. Oregon back out here again, trying to cut him around, and what a hit. Major watching the middle of the field. He's going to try to keep Oregon locked up here. They're moving guys around. They throw one, and our guys just watch the comeback route. You hate to see it. Our guys had an opportunity to make a play there, but big-time players make big-time plays, and our guys are not trying to be big-time players. Another run here by Oregon. They continue to abuse us on the ground. 2nd and goal from the 4. They're running back looking for a spot, but we blow that up. Needing a stop, holding them to a field goal would be absolutely massive for this team. He throws one, and ladies and gentlemen, if that was a field goal, it'd be good. So a 4th and goal, Oregon with one of the easiest field goals they could possibly have, straight from the middle. They hit that one to extend their lead back to 10 or 7, but we've got a chance to go back and tie this up. The last drive ended in a field goal. We're hoping this one ends in a touchdown. Nice run here. Burris is going to pick up about 3. Crowd going crazy. A lot of Oregon fans are in here. Ebiketie in the open field is what we want to see, and you can see the real speed as he's out of bounds on safe. Oregon has done a fantastic job of shutting down our RPOs, but here we're going to have an opportunity with McGinnis in the open field. This dude knows how to get extra yards after the catch. Godwin again making some changes here. Doesn't like the pressure he's seeing. He gets it to Ebiketie. Ebiketie with a spin move, and he goes down after 11. Adai and Green, the last guys in the backfield here. We're going to send one in motion, and Adai's going to get maybe a yard as we end the first quarter. Got the guys out here. He sees a man. He throws it, and it's a dot. Burris is going to catch that one. What a throw by Godwin. Oregon had the ball, couldn't really do much with it, so it's a brand new set of downs for Charlotte as they try to keep things going. Nice little pass here to Ebiketie. Nice move, and he's almost to the first. 2nd and 1. Tight end making a play, but that was almost picked off by the linebacker. Ebiketie back here in the backfield. But Godwin's hit as he tries to throw it. 2nd and 10. Ebiketie's going to find one here. Another first down, but he's taking a lot of hits early in this game. Things keep on moving. We don't know what exactly happened there, but there is a flag on the play, and maybe it's a late hit. We'll take that. Despite how it happened, we'll take that. Oregon not very happy about that play, but here in Charlotte, we'll take it. Nice little screen play, but Hank's not really the fastest. Gets maybe a few. Ebiketie's wear and tear is completely gone, but Godwin still having some of his own. But Ebiketie's in the end zone. They might hit him, but it's a little too late. He's running them over, and Charlotte has their first lead here in the semifinals. Charlotte back out here in defense. Oregon again trying to make something happen. It's a great tackle for loss by Charlotte. 2nd and 12. It's like a run. We got that area stacked up, though. They only get 4. The fact that we've held their run game to some big issues here makes me so happy, but their pass game is continuing to cook us. Oregon stays with the run. Great little misdirection there, and they get 4. Oregon's running back is absolutely gassed right now. They're going to go right back here, though. They pitch it to him. And even though Westbrook's is gassed, this man was needing everything. He's tying this game right back up. Sometimes the defense feels like they have everything locked up, and then just an offensive player has more willpower. Ebiketie, though, trying to turn up for his team, gets about 9. A little over 4 minutes. 2nd and 1. Godwin out here moving. He's going to get that first down easily. Right back here to the run game. Great blocking. Ebiketie tries to make a man miss, but they actually tackle him on the juke. Godwin out here is going to hand it to Ebiketie. Ebiketie's got some room, and he's down the middle of the field for a huge run. Jarvis Green coming in. Coach McMurphy really trying to make sure that he babies his star running back. Ebiketie on a hot streak right now. In a really good range. Ebiketie with a great move. The spin move. Ebiketie keeps it moving inside the 20. 74 yards and 1 rushing touchdown already for Emmanuel Ebiketie. He is hungry for more. Play action fake, trying to make them consider. Godwin stretching down the field. He's out to make it 2nd and inches. This rushing attack for Charlotte has been devastating. Oregon's defense has been in the field for so long. They don't really know exactly how to go up against it, and Ebiketie's down to the 2. 1st and goal for Charlotte. They're going to hand it to the man, the legend, Emmanuel Ebiketie. A late hit, some might say, but a touchdown all the same. Oregon here with a minute 42 left. They're down 7. They absolutely torch Robinson. And they break 2 tackles to get in the end zone. We're crying. Things are getting pretty intense here in the semifinal game. Ebiketie sees some guys potentially coming off the edge. He's got to be careful here. Wide open across the middle, and then McGinnis just doesn't want to have hands. Oregon heavy in the box. Godwin's going to get this one back to his guy. Burris off to the races. And he gets hit hard, but it's a first down. Oregon doesn't appear to be pressing anymore. Godwin's going to drop one off here. A nice pass, and Salter's going to get out of bounds after a big gain. Ebiketie on the edge. He's actually going to get a little adjustment here from Godwin. He is an elite receiver. We're going to send a man down the field. It's a great block, and Godwin's going to get down to nearly the 10. This offense has been super calculated on this drive. You love to see it. Ebiketie kind of getting a late delayed handoff, in my opinion, but he gets to the 7. From the 7-yard line, Charlotte's going to hand it off. Ebiketie, maybe a yard. 7 seconds left. 3rd and 5. Godwin stretching his legs. He's in the end zone. Keenan Godwin using his legs so much in this drive to give Charlotte the lead. This has been a wild game so far. We're here in the second half finally, and the amount of points scored has been nothing short of incredible. And now Nick Potts is going to be hurt. One of our best defensive linemen goes down. This is not good. Trying our best to lock in. What a tackle, though, by Coach. Way to get in the backfield. Nobody but the quarterback in the backfield. They go for a check down play, and we're there to get a stop. 4th and 3. A little nervous here. They're going with the run, and of course, we stop them. Charlotte gets the ball. We've got a chance to go up 2 scores here. Godwin flips the play. Ebiketie with plenty of room here, looking for the block. Ebiketie's got some room. Can anybody catch the fastest man in all of North America? Maybe Usain Bolt, but nobody on Oregon's team. The biggest play of the game by far, but Oregon is no stranger to big plays. Their running back, for example, has made a couple of big ones already, but not on that one. 2nd and 7. Looks like an RPO potential. They go with the run, but we got Robinson stepping up for a big tackle. Our guys are out here. They throw one. It's going to be picked off. Crumpler. Crumpler is going to get it, and Oregon is in shambles as Crumpler's in the end zone. Our guys are out here, backs against the wall, needing a major stop. Oregon's going to hand this one off. We got guys there. Charlotte holds on. 7 minutes away from going to the national title for the first time in school history. This program, just a couple of seasons ago, didn't even have a bowl victory. Ebiketie does have a risk of an injury, so we're trying to be cautious of that. 3rd and 6. Taking as much time off the clock as we can. We hit him with a little RPO, which McGinnis has been so good at. He makes a man fall. Jarvis Green in the game now for Ebiketie. Jarvis Green, more of an in-between the tackles kind of guy. After making Oregon use every single one of their timeouts, we're going to be out here trying to kick a field goal. Branham has been perfect the last couple of weeks, and he continues that streak as he drills that one to increase our lead to 17 with barely any time left. The minute left in the game, Oregon's QB, 4th and 15, is going for it, knowing they need something major. They test Allen, who had a big penalty earlier in the game. He's going to come up with one of the biggest plays of the game to seal it right now for Charlotte, and he might go to the house here. Maddox, the only guy that can catch him, one of the fastest players in the nation, but not even he can bring it down, and Charlotte is moving on to the national championship. It felt like it was going to be a murky game at times. So many points scored overall, but Godwin played lights out despite the early fumble in the game. Ebiketie was himself a $168, 3 touchdowns total on only 18 attempts. Might be the greatest college football player of all time, but he won't be unless he wins the Natty. As we get ready for the national championship game, we get another commit here of Dallas Longo. I think people are seeing that, okay, we pass a little bit, we run a little bit. This is a good school to come play for. And the national title, we kind of talked about in the previous episode, Pittsburgh versus Charlotte. 2 schools that nobody thought would be in the national title, but somebody's going home a champion. The national championship trophy. Who would have thought us a couple of seasons ago we would be right here, right now, with an opportunity to play for the national title. Charlotte packing out the stadium, but will they leave happy? Let's find out. Charlotte is ready to get things going, man. Pitt is a team that's only lost a single time all year long. We're hoping we can give them their second loss today. 2nd and 6. You know what we're trying to do? Get Ebiketie in the open field to let that man make people miss. Ebiketie, what a run. Ebiketie over 2,200 yards rushing this season. What an unreal year that dude's had. Nice pass here. Salter, Matthew Salter in the open field is a problem. Set it down, hit him with the RPO here. Nice spin move, just went nowhere. 2nd and 11. The pressure's real. Hanks is just not a great receiving tight end. So what was a pretty promising drive is now looking a whole lot different right now. Godwin throws when he's got Jarvis Green. Jarvis Green is not Ebiketie, but he's looking like him here as he's in the end zone, striking first for Charlotte. Pitt obviously not super happy with giving up a touchdown in the opening drive. They're going to go back to the run here to start and get 3. Match up really well with this team, we feel like. They throw one, and Long Jr. knocks that away. This big quarterback's got 98 throw power. This is a dude that can absolutely make a splash there. We got to be careful. He throws one and using the throw power there, finds the tight end for a big play, but a hard hit is going to drop him. Sliding a man in motion, a little fake there. They're going to run back up the middle, but we're going to stop the running back with a big hit. Defensive line is going to creep in a little bit. They go back here, potentially another jet sweep. They fake it 2 times in a row. Nearly the same play, just a different guy on the edge. 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Pitt needing a conversion here. They go underneath. We got a couple of guys there to stop it, and it could be a field goal coming up. Pretty good distance here. Does Pitt's kicker have enough leg to actually make this one? This one's going to be up. This one is good. What a shot. The kicker gets Pitt on the board. Both teams now have had a chance to have the ball. We've obviously came out here with a little bit more points, and Ebiketti's spin move doesn't work there. Second down and 11. Pitt bringing a lot of dudes here. Godwin going to use his legs. Kind of messes up and only gets barely a first. Godwin staying in shotgun here. Sees his running back out of the backfield. They're blitzing everybody, so we go right to Ebiketti, who gets hit hard again. The conversation's already been out there. If Charlotte wins, Emmanuel Ebiketti is expected to declare for the NFL draft. We could be seeing the guy's last play ever in college. Because of that, he's told Coach McMurvin, as much as you got to run me this game, absolutely run me. Pitch out here to Adai. One of the guys that was a former receiver converted over to running back, and he's been good at times. You've also seen Adai be a major issue for this team where he just forgot where he was going or didn't really know where to go fully. It's just been a tough time for him, and Godwin's going to get rid of one. He had a couple of guys open. Charlotte here in second down, seeing the blitz. Godwin's going to throw one. It's a strike to Burris. Burris is inside the 10. Green and Ebiketti in the backfield helping out Godwin. This has been a great drive again by Charlotte, marching down the field. A little resistance, and Jarvis Green is going to be stopped. It looks like the 3. Godwin doesn't like what he sees, makes a little change at the play, and look at Ebiketti in the end zone. The back-to-back Heisman winner, the league-leading rusher, reminding people who he is. After Ezekiel Major picks off Pitt's quarterback, Charlotte finds himself back out here trying to make a play. Emmanuel Ebiketti, the spin goes pretty much nowhere. It only gets 2 yards. Crucial third down right now. They leave McGinnis wide open, and McGinnis, who catches a lot of passes each season, gets in the end zone. A rare opportunity for him today. First quarter's winding down. Pitt is still struggling to figure out how to stop Charlotte on offense right now. 21-3. Charlotte with a third down opportunity in midfield is going to hand it off to the man that everybody knows is out here with the hurdles, and he gets to the 25. On a crucial third down again, Charlotte finding themselves in territory where they need to get points on the board. Ebiketti's moving. Godwin trying to go up the middle as well. He's down to about the 14. Charlotte again has been so efficient here in the second quarter, trying to get their first touchdown of this quarter. Little RPO. Ebiketti's going to get caught, though, and he loses almost a yard. Godwin here in shotgun again. Has his guys in the backfield with him. Throws one a little late, but it's to McGinnis for the second time in the game, gets a touchdown. Maybe the first time in his career he scored twice in one game. Pitt does find a way to get in the end zone, making it a 28-10 ball game, but still, they've got a lot of work cut out for him. Godwin running around, doesn't quite know what to do, and finally gets rid of it after a late hit, potentially. Not a good look for Charlotte. Pitt has made a massive comeback here with 5 minutes left in the game. They are only down 5 points. Charlotte needing something major. They go to an RPO, which has been so good, but Pitt watches tape. Coach McMurvin coming out here with a very controversial call. He is going for it when he's got the lead with 5 minutes and some change left. 3-man front right now for Pitt. Means that Godwin can probably extend the play, and he does just that. He's going to pick up the first down, and Charlotte keeps driving. A risky call, but if you want to win a national title, you got to make plays like that. Sending a man in motion. Ebiketti, the guy in the backfield. Extra people in the box now for Pitt. And Ebiketti is going to get the first down, but he has an injury. Ebiketti's hurt. This is not good. This man has been carrying the team. You can see his wear and tear in the top right. We need that man back in the game. If you're Pitt right now, you feel like you got a little bit of a second life. You've got an opportunity with the Heisman-winning running back out of the game, but Jarvis Green says, don't forget about me. A great run, but they're going to call, I believe, a hold on this. There's no way. 72, your scholarship is gone. You bum. So a massive play that would have put us in the red zone ends up coming back. Charlotte needs something, and what a press by Pitt. 4 minutes and some change. Jarvis Green gets the rock, and he's going to go basically nowhere. This is a field goal coming up. For the 5-point game, this is kind of a massive field goal. Our kicker has been elite all season long. This is going to be close. In the bottom left portion of the upright, Branham's going to drill that one to make it an 8-point game for Charlotte. Pitt was out of this game at one point massively. 28-3, if I remember correctly, and now they have found a way to make this game close, and their quarterback's going to go down potentially. But no, Daniel Burns goes down, one of our best linebackers. Our guys are dropping like flies. Peely's going to come in the game for Burns, but we need Burns back in the game ASAP if possible. The quarterback's going to keep another one. Breaking tackles, excuse me? We find out that Burns has a bruised rib. Will return soon. We need him in the game right now. I know that Major and guys are there, but we need Burns back in the game ASAP. Burns and Major, the guys we need in the middle of the field. The quarterback, the third time, is going to keep it and gets the first down. He's putting this team on his back. Holstein is doing an incredible job. Hitting it with another one. 4 straight QB keepers. Is this Tim Tebow? We have never seen a quarterback do this. This is insane. He is absolutely putting the team on his back right now. Sending a man in motion. They go with a handoff to the running back for the first time in a while. Their running back is tired, but we've seen a tired running back go to the house before. When we played Oregon, Burns trying to get over there. He's a little slow now, but it's 3rd and 5. New running back comes in. Holstein again, always dangerous to keep one. This is with a play action. Looks a little lost. It's going to be picked off by Brahim Long Jr. That could be the game right there. This offense knows they've got an opportunity to win a national title, but they've got to lock up here. And look at Tyler Adai get the first. Charlotte is chewing the clock as much as they possibly can. With an 8-point lead, they just have to protect the football. That is their one goal. Look at Adai in the open field. Tyler Adai says, hold on, I got some moves, and they're going to keep him in bounds. No sign of Ebiketie right now. Again, he's probably in the sideline, maybe celebrating. Maybe Coach McMurphy is just saying, we want to keep you healthy for the NFL, young man. Green, the lone guy in the backfield, is going to take the handoff. He's got some room, but again, that spin move goes nowhere, and they're going to use the timeout. 3rd down and 10. A field goal can win this game for us right now. So we're trying to get to the middle of the field to make it a lot easier on our kicker as Pitt uses their second to last timeout. You have to be careful that we don't get this blocked. The kick is up. The kick is good. That is going to be an 11-point lead. Math, 10-point lead. We forgot right now. But we know that we're up double digits. 11-point lead, a minute 48. Pitt with 1 timeout. Their quarterback throws it back. Their running back is going to try to break the tackle. Breaks another one and falls after 6. Holstein adjusting the play a little bit here. They're wasting a lot of time that they desperately do not have right now. They throw in absolute dot, and Crumpler nearly has it. Pitt's got an opportunity to go to the sideline, and it's a beautifully crafted play for a first. Our goal is that nobody in our defense gets burned. We're trying to make sure our guys are staying decently far back. They throw one, and it's batted away. Great defense. As good as Pitt's quarterback has played, he has no passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but he's been pretty good on the ground overall. It's like a play action. Our guys watch it the whole way, and he gets rid of it. Holstein on a 3rd and 10. Knows he needs something major. He throws one away. He got baited. It's 4th down. Burns and his defense know this could be the final play they ever have to play. But it's not, because there's a dot by Holstein to keep it alive. Holstein changing the play. About a minute left in the game right now. They check down at the tight end, and we're there to light him up. This game is not over by any stretch of the imagination right now. We've got to make sure we do not allow them to do something crazy. And they throw another dot. They break a tackle. They're down in the middle of the field. 36 seconds in a dream for Pitt. They continue to try to pick on Oliver. He says, not this time, buddy. Oliver is going to seal the deal, and Charlotte will be national champions. And the favorite play of Coach Mervyn McMurphy. Can't even get words out. We're so hyped. Charlotte is national champions. It took us a couple of seasons, but the signing of Emmanuel Ebiketie is what did it. Pitt had a great season. They were 15-1 before they played us. They ended up losing their 2nd game of the year. 15-2 was great, but it's not good. It's going home as a national champion. Emmanuel Ebiketie has the greatest college football career we've probably ever seen. Back-to-back Heismans. Runs for over 2,000 yards in his final season, and Coach Mervyn McMurphy finally gets that national championship trophy to hoist in Charlotte. Where will he go next? The world may never know, or maybe you'll find out very soon. The player of the game is actually going to be Keenan Godwin. 3 touchdowns, 144 passing yards. Ebiketie obviously getting hurt in this game. Took him out of the game for a while, but Keenan Godwin was out there. Throwing strikes, finding McGinnis 2 different times, running around the field like crazy. This is one of the best performances we've seen by him, despite not having the yards. And there it is, your final picture of the Charlotte 49ers. You can call them a lot of things, but what you got to call them for sure is national champions.